Music Matters. I'm here with my man D1b Jay today.
Let's get it, bro. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, Doc?
Coolin'. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. I'm excited for this. I mean, it was a must-have interview after the way we met.
Yeah, right outside Chipotle, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
Man.
Connections could be made anywhere.
Right. Bro.
Yeah, and then you sent me the Talk My Shit video.
Yeah, bro. I sent that right after we recorded it, no cap.
And you said it was in Alameda?
Yeah, at the naval base, bro. Abandoned naval base. We got that shit cracking.
Okay. Yeah, I have family in Alameda, not really near the naval base. They live like on the lagoon.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, but Alameda is a gorgeous place. I feel like it's kind of like, it's like all the good parts of the city without the bad parts of the city.
I'm not even gonna lie, my boy Adam. Shout out to my boy Adam, by the way. That nigga, he always has all the crazy spots for me. He hit me on my phone. Hey, bro, I got a crazy spot for the music video for you. Wake up. Mind you, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. He said, wake up, we going. Me and my girl. She's like, all right, let's go. Takes me. We pull up. He's like, I see the water. I see beat up building. I'm like, this is a naval base? Like, yeah, bro. Like, they used to do this and that and the third. Because I guess his brother used to be in the Navy. So he knows all about that shit. Mm-hmm. But, so he was telling me all this shit. I'm like, oh, yeah. Once I seen that spot, had the image right in my mind. I hit my boy True Visions. Because my boy Oliver, he tapped me in with him. With the lighting. He's good, does good with lighting and all that type of shit. Get that shit lit up. And then tapped in with Eddie Chapo for the video.
That was the same day? So you recorded that the same day he sent you?
Oh, okay. Not the same day, but that's when I was putting it in my mind. You know, I was, when you get this type of shit, you got vision for it, you feel me?
It's in the moment.
Type of shit, exactly.
I wonder what went through his mind to think, damn, this naval base would be a dope place to shoot a video.
Bro, that's the crazy part. When I tapped in with Eddie, he thought it was going to be at like a house. Uh-huh. So when I sent him the location, he's like, it's not at a house. I'm like, nah, bro. So he pulled up. He was probably pulling up like hella surprised, like, what the fuck?
Where am I?
When we got there, he
thought he was about to get robbed
or something. But no, he was chilling. He got the little drone. Got the nice view of the city. It was beautiful.
I was looking at that drone shot. And that shot was crazy. Yeah. The Salesforce tower and everything, and the lighting on it.
All in the moment. Gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie, straight from Eddie. So shout out to my boy Eddie, bro.
Yeah. And you said he works with a bunch of local guys, right? Because he seems like, I was watching some of his videos, man. I never heard of him until you sent me the video.
Exactly.
But he's I don't know.
He's pretty big. Yeah, he's pretty big in the Bay Area. Yeah, he's coming up. That's why I'm really trying to tap in with a lot of people that's coming up. Working hard on their own craft. Especially in the Bay. That's why I respect that type of shit, because we all on our own grind, all trying to come up in our own way. So
for real. And that's why I was happy to have you on this show too. I feel like your music, it's a very solid representation of Bay Area sound. To me, it sounds like you take a ton of influence from Bay Area music.
Influence from the Bay, influence from East Side, from Detroit, from I'm a mixer, a little jumbo pot.
Yeah.
Because I'm originally from the East Coast.
In Detroit, you said?
No, East Coast, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
I was born in D.C., raised in Maryland, brought over here to Bay Area, and then
Well, what brought you over here? Just your parents? They moved?
Mom's. Yeah. She went to from Howard to Sac. Got that shit going.
For work or whatever?
Sac State University.
Oh, okay,
she went to school. She had to choose. Back when I was young, she was in college and shit.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up.
But
you're not going to school, are you?
Not right now. I was going to LMC for a little bit, but then COVID. I'm not with the online classes.
Bro.
You feel me?
I get it.
You feel me? So
it's tough. To me, the hardest thing, bro, is I feel like you probably have this problem too. Whenever I'm at home and I'm on my computer working on school or whatever, I'm just thinking, damn, I could be working on Above the Bridge stuff, and I feel like it'd be the same thing with you sitting there working on music. You're like,
see, even in class, I'm the type of learner, you feel me? You know how they say there's different type of learners?
Like auditory
and yeah, you gotta show me, you feel me?
Oh, really?
You can't really show me over the computer, all that reading. I'm not with reading, you feel me? I'm with writing, so it's different. So like you said, I get sidetracked real quick. I'll listen to music while I listen to music while I work, and I'll get into a beat, and I'll be like, okay, now I want to make a song, and then fuck around, make a song while I'm supposed to be writing. So yeah.
And you said you're starting to produce, right?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get into the beat making, see if I can work into the mixing and mastering later down the line, but I tapped in with my boy Will Hanaro. Shout out my boy Will too, bro. He really, I appreciate him, bro. He taking me under his wing right now with this beat shit, no cap.
Like teaching you?
Yeah, he's teaching me how to make my own beat. He helped me out with one beat, no cap. Trying to get this shit going. For me to make a song.
Because some of your beats to me, like that was one thing that stuck out to me when I first started listening to your music. It was like, he sounds like, delivery-wise, like a Bay Area lyricist,
yeah.
but a lot of your production was different. Like on Stop Me,
yeah,
that's a famous Dex sample, right?
Yeah.
That sample is dope, bro. I heard that, and I was like, that's not something you usually hear out of Bay Area music.
And I'm not even gonna lie, that when we recorded that wasn't even originally my session. That was my boy Lazy Smacks, he a rapper too, coming up. But he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, slide through. I'm in the stew, right at Breeze Studios. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hit me up. I'm in the stew. I slid through, played that song. Fuck it, I'ma hop on it. It was all freestyle. That shit was a one take freestyle, and then we took that shit back to back. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. It happened just like that.
That's weird. That's a freestyle because to me it sounds so polished.
Yeah, but that was all the freestyle. It was his session. I slid through, listened to a couple of his songs. I was like, oh yeah, you going crazy, bro. He's like, bro, hop on. I'm like, say less.
Because he's featured on a couple of your tracks, right? Like on your project, he's on a couple of them.
That's my boy. I knew him for hella long, so you know. And he always been a dope ass rapper. I ain't gonna lie. Even back in high school, we used to do this battle rapper type shit.
Yeah,
he used to whip my ass. I ain't gonna lie. He used to whip my ass. I wasn't with it back then with the rapping, but you know, I came back.
I think that's so crucial too. That you hang out with people like. I feel like you shouldn't hang out with people that keep you comfortable. You know, you want to keep pushing, and you want to keep staying with people that push you.
Yeah, that part. I completely agree. But and that's why I always try to surround myself with creative people. You know, always going in the positive direction, the up direction. You feel me? Not on your ass. Don't be on your ass. Get a bag. You feel me? Whatever it is. You feel me? But yeah.
I feel like, do you think that's a big part of D1b? How you surround yourself with like fellow entertainers that are really trying to push for something?
Oh yeah, I'm on it, bro. I rap. My boy Dejan, my brother Dante, he sing. That nigga does clothes. He does, you know, art. My boy Daniel, that nigga drums. He raps. He does, you know, shoes. You know, he hella shit. Everybody, we all talented in multiple ways. You feel me? That's why we gonna make this shit going. You know?
Yeah. So tell me about D1b. Was that like a concentrated thing? Like, did you guys try to start a collective, or was it just like you were all doing stuff and you're like, whatever, let me just get together?
D1b, that shit deep. I ain't gonna lie. D1b started back in high school. I'm not gonna lie. It started off as OMB. It was me, my boy Dejan, and my boy Alec, and we was all gonna be rapping. And then, you know, as time go by, you know, I just took it more serious, or the rap part more serious, I guess. You know, I hit the stool, and I guess we changed it because, you know, there was more OMBs, or, you know, OMB Peasy, you know, all these OMB rappers. So he's like, we gotta change it up. So D1b, Day One Brothers, you know, that's when we got that going, and it's been up since.
And you said some of the guys do art and stuff?
Oh yeah, so we got shirts coming.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. You got my phone?
I need one of those, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to show y'all my logo real quick. Hold on. But yeah, we got shirts coming. We trying to, you know, really push our logo, try to push our, you know, shit. But hold on. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's on my little lock screen. I got the privacy screen.
What's up? Want to show the camera?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that shit.
Here, press the. Oh, it's good. There you go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We getting this shit going though.
He made that, you said? So who was it who made that?
So that's the thing. My boy Daniel, he drew it, and then Dejan, he's good with the you know, the graphic designs. So he put that shit on, you know, he put on the, you know, graphic.
Photoshop or whatever.
You already know. And then made that shit. So we trying to make that logo, put that on patch or something. Yeah.
That's sick. That's a really cool drawing.
So yeah, we getting it going. That's all I'm saying. It's all hand in hand. It goes with it.
I feel like that's such a big part too of like having a collective. It shouldn't. I mean, you can be like a music-focused collective, but I feel like when you have other individuals who are doing things like drawing or art or whatever, you're almost like your own label at that point. Like, you're doing everything for yourself, and you don't gotta. And it goes back to you like producing, like you said. You don't have to pay producers for beats. You know, you don't gotta get on garbage-free beats. You can do your own stuff and like really focus on what makes you sound good. I feel like you know your sound the best.
That part.
So you grew up here, right?
Oh yeah, so damn near all my life. Went back and forth, you know, here in the East Coast because I always visit family, but I guess you could say that, yeah. But I really, East Coast, Maryland is really part of my blood. I like to rap that shit a lot. But.
And what were you listening to growing up around here? Bay Area stuff?
Phew, that's a good mix, because I ain't gonna lie. I'm a musician at heart too, so I listen to a lot of different things. I play the saxophone.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you know, I'm a real jazzy nigga. I try to put that in my music that's coming up too. You know, put my other talents into my music, you know. But yeah, so I listen to a lot of different shit. But I grew up, of course, listening to rap. Everybody went through that little, you know, M phase. You feel me? Listening to Eminem. You know, listening to. I'm trying to think of old school rappers. You know, of course, Lil Wayne. Big Lil Wayne fan. Love Lil Wayne. That nigga went crazy. Lyrically wise, 6 foot, 7 foot, all that growing up. You know, all he teach me how to. I was with all the I don't want to say with all the ways, but you know, of course, you know what was playing.
That
but,
90s rap, the Eminem, that Lil Wayne.
Yeah. But
you hear his new project?
I heard it. Last one I heard was Funeral. I listened to a little bit of that shit. That shit went crazy. But lately, I've been on my Detroit shit, listening to Detroit rappers, listening to, you know, Bay Area rappers. That was back then, though.
Do you think you draw more from like a Bay Area sound or a Detroit sound? 'Cause that's cool. To me, those are two sounds that aren't exactly like related in influence. Like you got like your Detroit hip hop and your Bay Area hip hop. They're different sounds, but I definitely hear them both in your music.
Honestly, bro, I just fuck with Detroit because one, they fuck with the Bay. I fuck with Detroit. I fuck with anybody that fuck with us. You feel me? Of
That's
course,
so funny that you say that. I was just talking to my boy Omar, and he was saying that same thing. He was saying how like hella rappers from Detroit are talking about a bunch of rappers from the Bay Area.
Yeah, because we go ahead and we really like distant cousins with this shit. I feel like for because like, you know, the way the sound go, but like they got their own sound, of course. Ain't no we got completely different sounds. But I really like how their beats go. You know, you feel me? Their beats be knocking. You know, their beats are the club thumpers. I'm not gonna lie. That's the ones that, you know, that get people going, get people moving, get people with their head rocking. You know, we got, of course, our own hits with that shit too. But I personally like, you know, the Detroit flavor when it comes to that, and I put my own Bay flow on top of that shit. That's where, you know, I feel like it gets a little mixed with it. Yeah. Because, you know, I don't want to ride nobody wave. I ain't gonna hop on a, let's say, Rio the Young OG type beat and then rap just like Rio, and then everybody's like, you know, the fuck, like, nah, I ain't gonna do that type of shit. I'm gonna still be D1b at the end of the day. But I will move around.
It's so weird to me that those two sounds kind of like collided. But and it's weird they're so similar, right?
Oh yeah.
Because like they really, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I've never been to Detroit, but but I feel like I wouldn't think that the Bay Area and Detroit have like a similar lifestyle at all. You know, they're completely different parts of the country. I wouldn't think like musically they would collide as well as they do.
I ain't gonna lie. See, that's where you'll be surprised because every city is different, but they in the same. You know, every city is different in their own way, but they really the same. Like every hood is the same. They got the same characters, but they just act differently because, you know, it's in their own different area. If that makes sense. Like Bay Area, we got our own persona, our own, you know, swag with it. You feel me? We got our own side shows, you know. But everywhere else, let's say Philadelphia, out on the East Coast, they got their own type of side shows. They got with the dirt bikes, you feel me? They be going crazy, hitting 12.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
Oh yeah. East Coast, all East Coast, New York, Maryland, Philadelphia, you'll catch them dirt bikes.
I did not know that.
Oh hell yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like every place got their own different flavor to it, but it's really the same. It's just, that's why it's crazy.
But like the same way they swing cars in the Bay Area, like the same way they would do it with dirt bikes?
They won't really swing.
Yeah.
They'll swing. Okay, like the quads. Oh yeah. Niggas that swing the quads, but yeah, nah, not the dirt bikes though.
I gotta see that.
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
Watch a Meek Mill video.
Yeah.
Watch a Meek Mill video.
Oh, now that I think about it,
I'm trying to think which one. The Rick Ross.
Yeah, but there's also the Young Boy video with Juice WRLD. They're on the little quads.
Probably, yep.
Yeah,
probably.
For Bandit.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I know the song. I didn't see the video though, but yeah, probably though.
That's weird to me. Little quads, cause like
this is different.
That is a weird like underground part of Bay Area culture, like the little car thing. Like it really is a car place. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not really like car guys. Maybe I don't get it, but yeah.
Nah, but yeah, I love cars. I love going to side shows. I ain't gonna lie, cause it get turned. You know, everybody turned to the side shows. But depending on where you go, you know, be careful because that shit get turned real quick. Going to the town, you know, niggas be shooting ARs, pistols in the air and shit. I'm like, you don't know if they shooting at somebody or in the air, you feel me? And then where that bullet's gonna land, you feel me? It's just all this shit you gotta worry about. And shit get funky in the town real quick, you know. All it takes is somebody seeing somebody they don't fuck with, and then everything bad. But that's why, you know, just, you know, making sure you straight. But no, it's all fun though.
I saw this video a while ago. this fool. It was crazy. They were like 5 cars deep. There were like 2 in the front, like 2 in the back, and 1 in the middle, and they just stopped on the Golden Gate Bridge. They just like the 2 cars in the back.
Shut it down.
Yeah, they shut it down and just started swinging the cars like right there.
And don't get hit neither. Niggas be getting up. I seen too many videos. I just was watching the video the other day with my boy Salvador, bro, in the barbershop, bro. He niggas showed me people getting hit by getting too close to niggas swinging the cars, bro. Like, these are moving vehicles. You not know that they will swing and hit your ass. Like, move, bro. Like, do not get that close. Niggas be getting all up in there trying to record and like, hey, it's all good. Like, all right, it's all good until your ass get hit. I'm trying to tell your ass and you will fly. I'm talking fly.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they think it's gonna hit them and they're gonna stop. It's like, no, bro. This is a 20,000 pound car. Oh, not 20,000, but it's
feel like it.
Heavy car.
I promise you.
And you're 150 pounds. You're done. You're going flying.
Over.
Yeah. So what are your long-term goals in terms of music? Like, do you tend to do this for a career? Is that the goal right now?
I ain't gonna. That's funny you said that, bro, because it started off just for fun. My first song, No Loss, I said it. Well, I say it was a line. I was like, and if I don't blow this, it's tragic. But that was back when I was doing it for fun. You feel me? I did it because I just always wanted to make a song. I was always, a musical nigga. But now, realizing I got a talent in this shit. You feel me? And people fuck with it. And that's really what drive me. To really continue to push it out. So yeah, I would say I want to do this shit as a career, especially if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Ain't no point in half doing something and not getting money off of it. Feel me?
No.
So. I'm gonna do that shit. So
I mean, why not?
Hell yeah.
And I feel like when it gets to the point where you can turn your passion into a career, that's when it really gets real, bro. And that's something beautiful.
I love making music. Love being in the studio. Love being making music videos. If I can get paid for that shit, nigga,
why not?
That's the life right there. You feel me? And independently too, because I'm not really I'm not worried about all the record deals, son, and all that shit. Everybody trying to find the easy way out. I like the grind. You feel me? I fell in love with the grind. Slow and steady. Yeah, wins the race.
And I feel like if you hang in there longer than anybody, this is the way I think about it, right? If every day you keep doing music, if every day you keep doing music, your likelihood of getting noticed, your likelihood of getting a shot at the deal or whatever, it goes up.
It grows. It for sure does.
Or every day that you keep going, somebody else stops. Mm-hmm. So you just get, like, the longer you stick in it, the more likely you are to succeed.
That part. That's a good way of looking at it. I ain't gonna lie. Because the way, that's a great way of looking at it. Because some of my favorite rappers, like, off the top of my head, like Sada Baby, like, I ain't know that nigga. He was in the game for, like, hella years, 7 to 10 years. I don't know how long exactly, but I know.
And his song blew on TikTok, which was something that wasn't even a thing when he started.
Even a little bit before. It's like, it's the steady grind before that. Like, he had hit a song, one of my favorites on 2K17. He put that out, hitting his little dance, It's just the steady grind, if he would have stopped, if he ever would have stopped even before that, he wouldn't be where he's even at right now, which is going to be like probably one of the MVP GOATs right now in the rap game for me. And not even just him, like, BFB Pac-Man. I'm just thinking about Detroit niggas because, that's, but BFB Pac-Man, let's say, SOB, you feel me? But they kind of popped off. They was like kind of like overnight. I ain't hear about them. Or personally, I ain't hear about them until, that nigga The Boy came out with Calvin Cambridge, really got shit slapping. But yeah, everybody was popping that shit though.
I feel like SOB was huge for the band.
SOB was huge as fuck.
Especially East Bay, right? There's no before that, unless I'm forgetting something off the top of my head, I can't name anybody from Vallejo or that area that was ever that big.
Yeah,
and then getting that spot on the Kendrick album and everything.
Bruh, yeah, that was huge. That for surely was huge. I'm already knowing. But, we on the shit like that, bigger, better, and, pushing, you feel me? But that's amazing, for real. And that's why I'm looking at that shit like, that's why you really gotta learn and see how people move, you feel me? And really cave your own way. Because a lot of people like to follow the same footsteps as other people, and you can only get so far doing that. So, like, I look at all the successful people, you feel me, and how they move, and then, pave your own way from that. You don't gotta bite nobody, you don't gotta take nobody's shit or like, flavor or nothing, but, make sure that, you know how to make yourself successful in your own way, you feel me?
And I mean, at the end of the day, success is different for everybody.
That's very true.
Success for one person can be sitting there and grinding and never really, getting noticed by a ton of people, but you can have success within yourself if you just keep making music.
That's very
some
true.
people do it for themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And honestly, that's really what I do it for, and it's hard because I feel like every artist goes through this little battle of doing it for yourself and then also doing it to please others. And that's the balance that, I've taught myself to, really just anytime I doubt myself, I'll either tell myself, hey, bro, I'm probably thinking too much. I'll sit on it, maybe come back to it, or I ask my girl, you feel me? Hey, how's this shit sound? Or I ask whoever's around me, how's this shit sound? Get a second sound on it, you feel me? Because you never know. Because sometimes you really are overthinking as an artist. You have this idea of what you feel like you should sound, or how you feel like you should come on that bitch, and then if you feel like you're not reaching it, you might throw the whole song out, or you might just, get stuck on it and not, really go any farther with it and, start a whole new song. So, sitting there trying to push myself and really get through a whole song, even if I feel like, I'm not really feeling it too much, because, maybe I just need to sit on it or get a whole new flow on it, and I'll be going crazy on it. Boom, start a whole song.
And that's something else you'd see a ton too. When people who are small or local, they're still trying to, turn their stuff into a career.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing it for themselves. And then they blow up on one song that maybe it was something they weren't even that crazy about. It blows up, and that's all people want from them. And then they got to deal with, making what you want to make and making what other people want to make.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie, that's exactly why I'm happy that, because I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple times where I felt like I was gonna be like a overnight success. I feel like everybody get in the studio, they record that song oh yeah, this one's it. This one's it. I'm happy that song that I thought was it wasn't it, because even if it was, bro, I would not have been ready, because there's so much to learn in this rap game and in anything that you're yearning for, but especially in the rap game, there's so much to learn, bro. Like rapping wise and business wise, and promotion. It's so much surrounded with just building an independent artist that I did not know. I would have probably maybe even flopped. Came in there, folded under pressure, or not even really folded under pressure, but not really, supply what the same shit. Because I'm constantly changing. I'm finding how you gonna stick with the same voice while I'm still trying to find my voice, type shit. You feel me? I can't stick with the same sound if I constantly changing my sound, because I'm trying to find it. And now I feel like I'm starting to and found my sound. You feel me? That's why I feel more confident. Definitely when I hit the studio. Definitely when I'm doing anything I do. So yeah, I feel like that's really what it is. Do
you think you're feeling more confident? When you go into a studio session now, what's a normal studio session look like? Is it different from when you started in the studio?
Boy, I started in the closet. So
that's
hell
crazy.
Yeah, I started recording right in Maryland. My first studio session.
Actually, the closet?
In the closet in Maryland. It was not too
Everybody
long ago,
talks about the closet, but you had the actual closet.
Literally in my boy closet. Yep. And so my first song, No Loss. That was recorded in the closet, and then I got my first video. That was shot in Maryland too. So that was a whole East Coast ass video, and then that's when I came back to Cali, and then tapped back in with a couple of people I knew. Tried to find a studio out here. Got tapped in with Breathe, and then it was up since then. That's when I recorded Slide. I recorded hella other shit. I ain't gonna lie, I recorded probably 5 songs over at Breeze on, probably even more, but off the top of my head, but that I put out probably 5.
How'd you get connected with Breathe?
My boy Carson, actually, he raps too. I don't know if he's still making music, but he moved away. He out there, I don't know what's going on, but he tapped me in with bruh, and then yeah, I appreciate him for that shit. He actually tapped me in with a lot of shit, so yeah, shout out to my boy Carson, bruh. But he tapped me in with him, and then also he tapped me in with Golden Boy, no cap, because Carson and Golden Boy got a song out. So I forgot what that shit called. I'll shout that shit out. But it was actually a good song. That nigga Golden Boy went crazy on that shit. Yeah. Carson went crazy on that shit. So yeah.
Gabe's the homie.
Yeah.
He's going up, bro.
Yeah.
And he's working hard. He's in
the studio going crazy. I see him. I got buddy on Instagram, bro. He going crazy.
He's always in the studio.
Yeah, respect the bro.
Yeah. How often do you hit in the studio, do you think?
Oh yeah, so I work through the week, so I hit the studio weekends is my work week. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. Monday through Sunday is my work week. Just weekends is rap work. You feel me?
Yeah.
If I'm not in the studio, I'm recording the video. No cap. Like today, right after this, I'm in the studio, and then next weekend I got a music video. Weekend after that, I got 2 music videos, and then more studio time on top of that. Yeah.
Want to talk about the videos coming?
Oof. Yeah, we got a couple. We got a lot coming. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to grind with this shit because ain't no song. A song is a song, be for me. If you got a good song and a good visual to match it, nigga, oh yeah, it's going up. So I learned that little algorithm, so we gonna get it going. But we got a lot of dope visuals, bro. I'm talking like on stage, y'all gonna catch me in suits. You feel me? Catch me in a little suit. Y'all gonna catch me in different type of. I'm trying to get acting in there. You feel me? I'm trying to really show some talents in there.
Be versatile.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but definitely y'all gonna see a lot of that type of shit.
I got you. But, and I don't know, I feel like there is a lot of truth to that video or song videos.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's kind of like an algorithm.
Definitely.
Because when you have, music is a very strong medium, but it can only be so strong. When you have a visual to match that track, when you can put a face to the song you're listening to, it adds an entire different element, and that's how people get invested in you.
Exactly.
And invested in your music, and they want to hear everything you do. It's because it's not only a song; it's coming with a character, an entertainer, a video.
Exactly. And like I said, I'm a visual learner myself, so I don't really get tuned into nothing unless I'm seeing something that's dope. You feel me? Right in front of me. So that's why I really need a dope visual to match my music. But yeah, so. Yeah, I'm really trying to push because a lot of niggas are lacking with the visuals. They'll drop a whole EP, a whole project, whatever you want to call it, album, and then not drop a single visual. And I'm just like, yo, music's dope, bro. But like, a lot of people have like short attention spans, my fault, and they will not really sit through and really listen to that shit unless you're that hit artist that they know that they're gonna fuck with, like Lil Baby. Like, oh, they might sit through a Lil Baby album. But that's the fucked up part because I feel like when you're an up-and-coming artist, you really have to have something to prove, you feel me?
Yeah, bro.
You have to really show out, just to get yourself really that attention from, that person that might actually, be the person you need, to push your career, you feel me, through the roof or to tell their friend about it. And I feel like that's also what pushes us, and I feel like that's what teaches us artists, to grind hard in the beginning so that once we get, to where we need to be, we should push. But that's when a lot of rappers get lazy and then they just stop pushing. They feel like, oh, I got the sauce already, so I don't really got to try. And that's what makes a regular rapper and a GOAT the different. You feel me? A GOAT will get where they need to be, where they feel like they had the idea of, okay, this is where I want it to be. This is why, that my idea of success, you feel me? And then they'll stop. They'll like get lazy. They'll stop for like 4 months. Or they'll, the music they put out, it won't be like how they used to. They'll try to change their sound or they try to like do some funky shit. A GOAT, somebody that'll keep it 100, just like that nigga Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, okay, push. That man has countless albums, EPs, I don't know what
so many.
And then still he will drop another one. It will sound just like one from the beginning, or at least very similar. Most of the artists, bro, it's not like that. Like Drake, that nigga started off as a rapper, went to a singer. It worked for him.
Yeah.
But then, he started biting niggas' sounds and then just changing up. He'll hop on a song, on a wave, or whoever else is on that shit. Like, he really doesn't.
TikTok dance or
exactly,
whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. He knows how to make money. That's what Drake is a businessman. Yeah. That's what it is. He went from a rapper to a businessman. Yeah. You can tell by his music. He will make a song when he needs to make money. Yeah. That's the difference. You feel me?
He runs out of money. He makes a TikTok
Make
song.
a song. You feel me? And he knows it's gonna go viral too. So
that's so true about Lil Wayne though. Especially if you go like deep in his back catalog with like the Birdman Jr. stuff.
Bro.
He's putting out everything. Like he was. And if you think about it, like if he's putting out like 1/4 of what he's recording or whatever, think about how much music he probably recorded.
Bro. In total, I'm letting you know, rappers, we hold, at least, I'm not going to speak for all rappers, but I know if rappers hold a lot of music. Like, we'll record a lot of songs, we might not feel it that much, or, like, have, like, feel like it's on the right tail. Like, say if you're trying to make a EP, maybe this song don't feel the vibe, of the whole song or the album of sorts, and then you don't really feel like it needs to get a video behind it either, so then it usually get thrown away. Cause like at least in my case, you know, if I feel like a song it don't fit the vibe of that album, and then also I don't have like a real good vibe. Like I don't feel like, you know, getting a whole video behind it. You know, nigga, I'm not gonna put it out as a single and then, you know, waste it like that. And man, so I throw that shit away. So, but yeah, so I'm already knowing that nigga got tons.
Do you tend to accumulate like a big vault? Like, do you think you have a ton of unreleased? Like, how much unreleased stuff do you have?
Ooh, that's a good ass question, bro. That's a good ass question. I couldn't even tell you. Cause
Like if you had to guess from when you started to now.
I've been rapping for about like 2 years now. I ain't gonna lie. So in total, I'll say maybe probably around like 15 unreleased. I don't have too much unreleased, but like I'll say a solid probably 15 because either I was trying some melodic shit and it didn't work, or it was a feature that I just didn't put out, or it was a song I started and it just didn't, you know. I'll start a beat or start a song just because I got extra time in a studio session, and then I'll just never go back to it type shit. You know, bullshit like that. But yeah, I'll say around 15.
If you don't mind me asking, do you still pay for studio time?
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like that's such a grind, bro, and nobody thinks about that.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks about the fact that when you're an up and coming artist, you're literally paying to get a shot.
Exactly.
Like when you're paying for studio time, that's such a underrated thing that people don't realize. Like, you really are paying your dues. You are paying your dues if you're paying for studio time, bro. And I imagine if you have an extra 10 minutes in the studio, you're not just sitting there chilling.
Oh, hell no, I'm using that shit. That's what I'm saying. I use every second, every minute.
It's expensive.
I mean, I work for all my shit. You know, I'm talking. I fund my own videos. You know, I'm independent. You know, you feel me? Y'all know how it is. But so yeah, I work. You know, Monday through Friday for that shit. You know, so yeah, we dedicated for this shit for real. So ain't no fucking around. That's why we really applying pressure all 2021. You know, ain't no lazy. You know, we really getting videos out. You know, we really getting songs out, and you know, promo on top of that, because you can't forget the promo. Like, it's different. You can't paying for fake views and paying for promo. Paying for fake views and paying for promo is two different things, bro. Niggas don't know that shit. Fake views ain't gonna get you long term, you know, equity, long term anything. You feel me? That's just for that one video and that 1 second, and it's fake. You feel me? A real person that genuinely rocks with your music and will give you promotion for free just because they genuinely rock with you. Like, hey, bro, like, look at this song I fuck with. That's what you need, and that's what's gonna help you grow for real. And a lot of rappers don't know that shit, but if they do, they need to act like it and start using that shit, because like you need to start building like real connections with real people. You feel me? Because people just thinking that a lot of the rappers, I feel like up and coming artists. Somebody. Yeah, like not even that. Like I feel like a lot of the up and coming rappers that, you know, in the East Bay at least, feel like they already have the idea. Okay, they're moving in the way that they should. They're moving in the direction they should. They have an idea where they want to be, so they're going to treat themselves as such. So they're not going to, like, take nothing for, like, nobody. But we also have to realize that we all in this shit together. So don't act like you better than somebody or nothing than that just because you feel like, you know, you're going to get to this spot faster than them. We all in this shit together, I ain't going to lie. And you're not that far off from nobody. In reality, we all in this shit together. We all grinding just to get to a bigger spot. So I feel like if there was more, everybody is so like singled out. Everybody's so like, you know, independent when it comes to this rap community. I want to really get everybody together. You know, you feel me? That's why I'm trying to get, you know, ciphers. I'm trying to get, you know, ways for us rappers, you know, especially in the 925 and the, you know, Bay Area, East Bay, get together. You know, really, you know, communicate, talk, Cypher chunk it up.
Crazy.
We trying to get that shit together. I ain't gonna say too much, but it's coming up. It's coming up.
Let's do it, bro. Let me get
North
there. We'll shoot it. We'll throw it above the bridge.
Hey, we gonna talk about this.
We're gonna
talk about this shit, cause yeah, we really getting this shit together though, for cause yeah, we trying to, like, you know, it's just too much. It's too much. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like, nah, we gonna let's all do this shit and push each other, cause that's how you really grow. If everybody was to shout each other out, watch how fast niggas would skyrocket. You feel me? And that's genuine support. You feel me? That's free. But I mean, niggas ain't gonna do that. That's promo.
And that's how you lose a scene too. You know, like, it's such a big part of building a scene. It's like, oh, I'm gonna hop on this guy's project. He's gonna hop on my song. It's not. It shouldn't be me versus him. It should be like what you were saying. It should be us together. And it's everybody from one area, one community, all trying to do the same thing. Why not work together? Why do we have to be against each other?
Exactly. But not everybody think like that. You know, everybody want to be in their own lane, which is okay. You feel me? Do your own shit, but you know, there's other ways to go about shit. I feel like, and the people that I tapping in with, like, oh, so Visionary, like she dope. You feel me? We finna get her in the cipher. We trying to get her in that zone, and you know, a lot of other people. You know, we trying to like tap in with more people. Like my boy Self Made, my boy, you know, Devin. Shout out to Devin. You know, he a dope ass artist. Like, you know, all these people we gonna get, you know, shouted out. You feel me? Just cause, you know, nobody else doing it like this. They're only gonna post the same ass people. You know, nobody else gonna do it. And yeah, so we gotta make other outlets. Especially that's why I fuck with y'all. You know, another media outlet is, you know,
too, bro.
Really
Appreciate
working
it
up from the ground up. You know, for real. That's why I had to tap in. So yeah.
And it's trying to be independent, genuine, and I don't know. I feel like what you were saying when you have a bunch of guys who are all independent, right? It's almost like a push against labels in a way too.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
What are your thoughts on labels? Like, hey, if you received an offer, are you going to be careful with it? Are you looking into stuff?
Yeah, see, I'm always a careful nigga. I'm never going to just jump into
Can't
nothing.
jump in.
I'm never going to just jump into nothing because that's what they expect you to do. See, labels, they'll throw a price tag in your face that they feel you never seen before, expect you to just jump towards that shit and just not sign nothing or sign something and not reach it, but not. Even if I don't got no manager with me, I'm going to read that shit for myself twice back over and then give it to somebody else to read twice back over to make sure I ain't skip over now. You feel me? Because I'm not going to, because that should get real, it get fucked up. I like being independent, being, you know, being able to be in charge of myself when I want to drop this and that and the third, because, like, deadlines stress you out, you feel me? And I set my own deadlines just to, you know, push myself, like telling myself, okay, this album going to drop this, but, like, having somebody else tell me, I feel like it's like I'm back in school again. And I'm not my own boss. And, you know, when I'm a rapper, I want to be my own boss. You feel me? I'm not gonna be listening and having to not drop this song because they feel it shouldn't drop or something like bullshit. Like, nah, I ain't doing none of that. So yeah.
And that's what I feel like. How I was saying, like, you know, when you're building a scene, it's a pushback against a label because think about it, right? If you got all the rappers, all the videographers, all the artists, whatever, in one area all working together, they're effectively providing each other with the same thing that a label would provide you with. You know, because that's why artists get stuck in shitty deals. It's because, like you said, somebody comes and they throw a price tag in front of your face, and you don't know the fact that a 70-30 deal is going to kill your career. You don't realize that in the moment. All you see is a ton of money and an opportunity to get your music out there. But when you have all the artists, be it musicians, be it videographers, whatever, in one area working together, you can get stuff from each other that would be the same thing you're trying to get from a label, right? Because a label gives you what? They give you resources for videos, they give you money, which, I mean, that's the one thing you can't recreate.
So they get you at venues, maybe.
Exactly.
That.
But if everybody's working together, you can do that for yourself.
That part too, and make your own venue damn near. For real, you throw your own show in the parking lot somewhere, have everybody show up, and I promise you, hey, that's the type of shit I even do. To be honest, we real independent with this shit. I'll start my own wave. You feel me? That's really how we feeling. D1b the nation. So you know we coming up. So yeah.
How long do you think you would hold out independently if you had offers for a label? Like, do you think it would ever get to a point where you'd be forced to sign?
Never forced. Never forced, but I feel like definitely probably tempted, maybe. You know, it definitely, especially if the deal was looking right and then, you know, I read over the deal, you know, it wasn't, you know, too crazy. I feel like it was, you know, something I could definitely fuck with, but at the same time, I would definitely tell myself, you know, one, I feel like if I made it this far to where they see potential in me, obviously there's potential in me. I know it myself, of course, but, you know, of course, if I get to that point, then of course it's bigger than what it is, you know. So I'll use that as like fuel for my flame and just push for myself, you know, continue to be independent. Because regardless, I know that I'm great, and I know I'm, you know, you feel me, I got it in myself that I'm the GOAT, you feel me. Even though I'm an up and coming rapper, you feel me, and barely, you know, maybe the whole world don't know me, but you gotta keep yourself and you gotta push yourself and tell yourself that you are the greatest, and no matter what you are, you feel me. And sooner or later, as you push and work for that, because it's different if you say that you're the greatest and you don't work for it. Nah, you gotta say it and you gotta work for it. And as you work for it, people gonna see that shit, and they're gonna give respect, and they're gonna treat you like what you are, because that's how you really manifest, and that's how you really have shit unfold. Because you can't just say shit and then be on your ass. So I really feel like, yeah, I would push myself more to become independent, especially if I'm getting deals. Oh yeah, that means they see something in me. I'm like, oh yeah, that means I'm going up, nigga. Come on, I don't need you, nigga.
I mean, the reason I ask that is because when I look at D1b, and there's all kinds of collectives I look at like this. When you get to a certain point and you have so many artists working together, you don't need a label.
Exactly.
Well, what would they do for you? D1b is your label at that point.
Yeah.
What is independent? What is Capital or whatever is doing? What are they doing for you that your friends can't do? If you're friends with everybody you work with, you're not getting ripped off for anything.
Yeah, and that's true. That's why I'm saying, if it was to get to a point where, or when it gets to the point when we big enough to where we starting our own label, and I'm talking like no strings attached, no bullshit, because I'm not with all the games. Like I would never put nothing on like nobody, like try to like sneaky shit, because I'm not that type of nigga. Like, see, I'm with genuine support to those that are genuinely with what they are about. If you genuinely are working, if you're genuinely, I see you're putting in as much work as I could have, you feel me? I'm working just to do what I love to do, you feel me? I work to rap, I work to get in that studio and to get that video and to get, this, that, and the third. So if I see you even, similar or whatever your version of that is, you feel me? I see that grind, I see that push. Oh yeah, put you on, bro. Like, and I feel like it should be like, I feel like that's really how it should be. But, like I said, everybody in it for himself in the rap game. So one day,
man, amen.
One day we're gonna get it like that.
Let me ask you this: when you started playing music, you starting the saxophone. You're playing jazz, playing classical, whatever.
Yeah.
How was the transition from that to hip hop, and what pushed you to start making hip hop opposed to that?
See, okay, that's a good question. See, they were both always a part of me, I guess, because I ain't gonna lie. I was growing up as a kid. I was I don't want to say I was a jack of all trades, but I just did a lot of different shit. You feel me? Like I danced. I used to be a dancer, and then I used to, athlete, of course. I used to play soccer and then football. So, and then I used to be playing the saxophone and shit. So going from playing the saxophone to football practice, hearing them niggas, always talking shit and they having to talk my shit back. You feel me? Just the jokes between them. So it was a little. I've always been like a mix of all, because I guess when we in the football team, I was always that nigga that was beating on beating on the lockers, beating on the tables, starting the beats, starting all the chants and stuff. And we used to always freestyle. So, and then right after that, I'd be playing it. So it's always been like a weird, mix in me, I guess. So they both still alive. So it's not really like, I don't feel like it's really a transition.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Huh, that's cool. Would you think you'd ever bring the
I'm
jazz
trying.
influence back into your new music?
That's what I'm trying to do. Exactly.
That would be dope.
Me and Will, if we getting that shit going, I'm bringing my sax in. We trying to make a beat out of my,
No way.
We trying to do that shit.
That's sick. That's an underrated trait, having rappers that are like genuine, like be it whatever musicians, but specifically jazz musicians.
Lil Wayne with the guitar, that's all I'm trying to say. Trying to bring that shit right back.
He plays guitar, you said?
Yeah, Lil Wayne used to play electric guitar.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you taught me something. I did not know that.
Yeah, you talk about it a lot, yeah.
That's cool, bro. All right. What's next? If you're looking this year, what are your long-term goals this year, 2021?
2021, bro. Bro, I'm trying to, first of all, EP drop, project drop, videos drop. I want more singles. I'm getting more singles with bigger names too. I'm definitely gonna get some bigger names. Definitely local, but bigger names. Cypher, like I said, I'm really trying to get that shit out there. I'm trying to get away for everybody in that work together. Really get that shit popping.
Let me know. That'd be dope.
No, yeah, I'm really, we're gonna talk about that shit. And other than that, bro, really just constantly growing and getting better. I'm just doing the same shit, hitting the studio constantly, getting, making more, connections, moving in the upward direction. That's the only thing you can do. But those are definitely some stuff I'm looking forward to this year.
Just keep moving.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Big year.
Always. Big year.
All right, man. I appreciate you sitting down with me. This is a lot of fun. I thought it was
Appreciate
a great conversation.
Me, bro,
Thank you, man. Tell them where to find your music, where to hit
Apple
your
Music,
socials.
Spotify, D1b Jay. You already know what it is. Everywhere you can find me on that. And, yeah, thank you for having me, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Music matters.